Oh, the pain. Why is it just one thing after another?
You ain't so tough with that bad boy tuck. I'ma get it how I'm living, I'ma walk the walk. Outline my lines, I rap through thought.
So Matt Law's come out with an exclusive. I did not think I would be doing another video today after, funnily enough, a striker video earlier talking about the strikers Chelsea are going to go in for in the summer, which, by the way, is still highly relevant and, if anything, more relevant than ever. So if you want to watch a video on strikers that could help Chelsea solve Chelsea issues, feel free to go watch that. But Matt Law's come out of an exclusive on the Telegraph as Chelsea. Basically, it's a crisis. Nicholas Jackson has been ruled out until April. February, March, April. And then when in April? Do you know what I mean? Like, friggin' the season ends in May. We're going to get into it. I haven't read this yet, man. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about what we can do. Oh my effing... I mean, Datro Fofana. Anything I've said bad about you, bro, I'm sorry. I don't know the current state of your injury, but save us. Save us from... Arsenal are quite rightly moaning about their injury crisis. You know, Saka's out for a bit. Martinelli's out. Who else is out? Friggin' Gabriel Jesus. Havertz is out for the season now from Arsenal. So... they're struggling themselves, but I do not want to see Cole Palmer. Maybe I do want to see Cole Palmer as a false nine, seeing as he's the only one who knows how to actually score an effing goal. Although I think we've seen that before and it was awful. Look, let's read the article first. I don't need to share screen. It's not a long article. Let's just see what's going on. Matt Law writes this: Chelsea have been hit by a significant blow after striker Nicholas Jackson was ruled out after the international break at the end of March. Jackson had a scan on Wednesday, that's today at time of recording, it's the evening of course, that confirmed he has suffered damage to his hamstring and will not be available until Chelsea's game against Tottenham Hotspur on April the 2nd earliest. At least he'll hopefully be fighting fit to play against that Tottenham high line. Although, ironically, that's probably a game you'd want. One of the rare... Actually, I'd say rare games you'd want Nkunku for. And Nkunku doesn't even want to run in behind. We'll talk about Nkunku as a striker in a moment because we friggin' have to. Chelsea are confident the squad can cope. Chelsea are confident the squad can cope with Jackson's absence. But head coach Enzo Maresca will be without an out-and-out striker for the foreseeable future, with Mark Guew also out injured. Of course, he too has a long-term injury. Maresca and Chelsea had believed Jackson would not be ruled out too long with the injury he suffered in the victory over West Ham United after he initially reacted well to the problem, but the final scan on Wednesday confirmed the worst fears, and Jackson now faces significant time on the sidelines as Chelsea look to qualify for next season's Champions League. Oh, the pain train is back. Choo 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 choo. Oh, it's run me over and I'm dead. Jackson will miss Friday night's trip to Brighton, as well as... And literally, guys! Sorry, I don't want to be dramatic here, but I'm stressed. I'm stressed because we were all talking after we lost to Brighton away. We were like, yeah, Nkunku's terrible, isn't he? Well, at least Jackson will be back for the Friday game against Brighton because that makes us play better. I am despair, bro. We will preview that game tomorrow. We will also react to Enzo Maresca's comments on this injury and indeed that game. So, keep it guys, keep it locked to Football Therapy. I'm here for you. I will always be here for you. So, like and subscribe. So he'll miss that trip to Brighton as well as the journey to Aston Villa and games against Southampton. Meh. Leicester. Meh. City. Oh, Leicester City had a heart attack. I was like, we're playing City for a third time. This is literally not possible. We're not in the Cups and we've already lost to them twice in the league. Do not do this to me. But Leicester City is just the way it's formatted. and Arsenal. We would have liked him back for Arsenal. Christopher Nkunku filled in as a striker in the FA Cup defeat to Brighton in Jackson's absence last weekend, and Maresca is now likely to choose between the Frenchman and Cole Palmer as a false nine. Yeah, what is this? What's Wagwan with David Detro for fun? I'm going to Google this. Apparently he's out to next season. Nizar Kinsella wrote at the end of January. He's been recalled from his loan, and he's expected to be out to next season. So that's not even a freaking... Oh my god. Like, oh my god. I'm stressed. Cole Palmer is a false nine. Literally, like, it makes me sick. It makes me sick. Like, Reece James is a striker? Maresca last week said that 19-year-old Guiu, Chelsea's other out-and-out striker, will be out for some time with the injury he also suffered in that West Ham game. My giddy aunt. Chelsea had looked at a new striker signing or left winger in the January transfer window, but eventually decided to pursue their top targets ahead of next summer transfer window, which we said could either look really good, as in you qualify for the Champions League and then you're in a better position to, to negotiate in the summer, or you don't, and something bad happens, like, I don't know, your two strikers, like you and Jackson getting injured, and you somehow can't go over the line, and then you look like absolute, don't swear, sausages. Yeah, okay. Both Nkunku and Palmer have proved they can score plenty of goals, which is why Chelsea and Maresca are optimistic the team can cope with Jackson's loss. Well, they have to be optimistic, and they have to obviously give this positive briefing. But this is an absolute show. But the injury is still a significant blow, with Chelsea in fourth in the Premier League table, having won two of their last 8 games. League games. 2 of 8. Jackson posted a picture of receiving treatment on social media on Wednesday, giving the message time and silence. The pain in my heart is large and sad. What am I saying? I don't know how to react to this. What are the freaking solutions? Like, this is huge. This is genuinely huge in the worst ways possible. This will affect... This is so bad. I don't know, I'm laughing. It's like proper, like, gallows humor, like... Or... I feel... It's so bad, because for me... The goalkeeper's bad. Jorgensen will go back and goal for first choice. Hopefully he's good enough. I don't think he's going to be good enough. Personally, I've got nothing against the guy, but I don't see him to be... Chelsea ambition quality. Jackson as he is, I don't think he's Chelsea ambition quality, but I think he could be maybe, and I'm certainly very happy for him to remain in the Chelsea squad. I think he's great. I think Nkunku's not the solution there, but I looked at Chelsea of late. Mate, I literally defer to my previous upload, guys. If you haven't seen it, go watch it, because I get into it. I get into all like the situation with strikers. Essentially, I get into it. We talk about Delap, who was likely to come to Chelsea, Seshko, Osimhen, Gyökeres, even Isak. We look at all their stats, and we talk about Chelsea needing a striker and the difference it will make, bro. But this is just so friggin' bad. Palmer as a false 9. Well, I suppose if he's been creating the most amount of chances in Europe's top 5 leagues since the beginning of December and getting no assists, he might as well be finished. He might as well pass it to himself. He's not the fastest in the world. Maybe, okay, this is the plan, yeah? He passes forwards. Who's our fastest player in the absence of, like, Mudryk and Jackson, who's really fast? And Nkunku maybe puts him on his back, runs, and then throws him down, and then Palmer can finish the chance. I literally have, like, off the top of my head, I'm sort of reacting to I'm sort of raw dogging this reaction. But, like, I literally, on the top of my head, like, I guess you obviously what's going to happen, is you start Nkunku and Palmer in the same team. But it's almost like, of course, all season we've been playing Nkunku as a striker, and Palmer in behind him when we do that. It's almost like maybe swap them just to see what happens. And they were both playing as like a false 9 in the game against Brighton. It did not work. It did not effing work. Do not do the same thing on Friday. Well, guess what else do you do? What else do you do, bro? If Olavi is fit, do you bring him in the midfield and do you play Enzo Fernandez as a false 9? Is that even a thing? Does he even have the attribute? Like, does he like win knockdown headers? Can he hold the ball up? Can he, I don't know, do other stuff, striker? Can he make the appropriate runs? I have no idea. Like, I'm trying to think. Reece James, chuck him up there. He's a good finisher. Just say, look, play striker, mate. YOLO, lol. And also a massive thing with Enzo Maresca is that you got to press really intelligently, and that's why Jackson's been heralded and praised so much in his absence, watching the alternatives, because none of them man doing it. I guess like if I was Chelsea manager, if I was Chelsea manager, I would play a 4-4-2. I'd just play a 4-4-2 with, I guess, with Nkunku and Palmer up top, but kind of like that, but with like a flat 4 behind him in the middle. I have no effing idea. Guys, comment down below. What are your solutions here? I mean, Shimweka, like, he's got to be the solution, like, surely, like, a really, really good striker. I think he's trained with the first team. You've already got people like Romeo Lavia recently talking about him on Rising Ballers, I think. He said he named 3 players. He said Joshua Champong, he said Tariq George, and he said Shim as well. So maybe like it's gotta be him, bro. Like, what the hell? Real tough, man. Absolutely effing crazy. You gotta let me know what you think, guys. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. I mean, this is a friggin' crisis, bro. This is crisis. Let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Keep it locked, man, because I'm gonna be reacting as soon as stuff pops off. And I'll see you back here soon on the channel, hopefully. Peace.